How to derive a conclusion from the results of an agriculture experiment. In the realm of agricultural science, experiments serve as the backbone for innovation and improvement. Whether you are testing a new seed variety, evaluating pest control methods, or assessing soil health, drawing accurate conclusions from your results is crucial. The ability to interpret data effectively not only enhances your understanding of agricultural practices, but also informs future decisions that can lead to increased productivity and sustainability. This article will guide you through the essential steps to draw meaningful conclusions from your agricultural experiments, ensuring that your findings can be applied effectively in real-world scenarios. Understanding your objectives. Before diving into the data, it is imperative to revisit the objectives of your experiment. What were you aiming to discover or prove? Clearly defined objectives set the stage for your analysis and help you focus on relevant results. For instance, if your goal was to compare the yield of two different crop varieties under specific conditions, you should concentrate on yield data while considering other factors such as growth rate, disease resistance, and environmental impacts. Once you have reaffirmed your objectives, categorize your data accordingly. Organizing results into meaningful groups, such as control versus experimental groups, can provide clarity. This organization allows you to identify patterns and anomalies more easily. Remember, a well-structured approach to data collection and categorization will streamline the process of drawing conclusions later on. By keeping your objectives at the forefront, you ensure that your conclusions will be relevant and actionable. Analyzing the data. With your objectives clear and your data organized, it's time to analyze the results. Statistical tools can be invaluable in this phase, helping you discern trends and relationships within your data. Employing methods such as t-tests, ANOVA, or regression analysis can provide insights into whether observed differences are statistically significant or merely due to chance. For example, if you find that one crop variety yields significantly more than another, statistical analysis can confirm whether this difference is meaningful or just a fluke. Moreover, visual representations of data, such as graphs and charts, can enhance comprehension. They allow for quick comparisons and highlight trends that might not be immediately apparent in raw data. When presenting your findings, consider using bar graphs to illustrate yield differences or line graphs to show growth over time. These visual tools not only make your conclusions more persuasive, but also facilitate discussions with stakeholders who may not be familiar with complex statistical concepts. Interpreting results in context. Drawing conclusions from experimental results requires a nuanced understanding of the broader agricultural context. It's essential to consider external factors that may have influenced your results. For instance, weather conditions during the growing season, soil type variations, and pest pressures can all impact crop performance. By contextualizing your findings, you can better understand their implications and limitations. Additionally, comparing your results with existing literature can provide further insight. Are your findings consistent with previous studies? If not, what might explain the discrepancies? Engaging with existing research not only strengthens your conclusions, but also positions your work within the larger body of agricultural knowledge. This comparative analysis can reveal gaps in understanding or highlight areas for future research, making your conclusions even more valuable. Communicating your conclusions. Finally, effectively communicating your conclusions is paramount for ensuring that your findings have an impact. Whether you are presenting to fellow researchers, farmers, or policymakers, clarity is key. Start by summarizing your main findings in straightforward language before delving into more detailed explanations. Highlight the practical implications of your results, how they can influence farming practices or contribute to sustainable agriculture. Moreover, consider tailoring your communication style to suit your audience. For farmers, focus on actionable insights that can be implemented on their farms. For researchers, emphasize methodological rigor and potential for further study. Utilizing various formats, such as reports, presentations, or infographics, can also enhance engagement and understanding. Remember that the ultimate goal is not just to present data, but to inspire action based on your conclusions. Thus, drawing conclusions from agricultural experiments is a multifaceted process that requires careful consideration of objectives, thorough data analysis, contextual interpretation, and effective communication. By following these steps, you can ensure that your findings are not only scientifically sound, but also practically applicable in advancing agricultural practices. As we strive for innovation in agriculture, the ability to draw meaningful conclusions from experimental results will play a pivotal role in shaping a sustainable future for food production. Embrace this process with diligence and creativity. The future of agriculture depends on it.